Before we get into the video, don't forget to check out my second channel, Fantayzia Plays. I play Sims over there too, and I would love to see you there. Hey guys, it's Fantayzia and welcome to a speed build. So today we're building like a cozy gardener type of home. I would have added even more gardener things, but I feel like the, starter stuff is there for you to move a sim who wants to be a gardener in this home and it'll be perfect. So lately I have been obsessed with building and I do build, you guys. Like I always feel like a lot of people don't even know that I build stuff unless they watch some of my Let's Plays and they see like a random house that I built for that Let's Play. But other than that, like a lot of times I don't do builds. However, there is actually a lot of builds on my channel. Not like a crazy amount, but there's like over 50 builds on my channel. I just go through stages where I want to build, and lately I have been obsessed with building and building a lot more. And I think that just has to do with the fact that the gameplay is feeling kind of like meh to me unless I have like a lot of mods. So building has just been super relaxing for me. I don't know, it puts me in the greatest mood, and I notice that every single time I build. So I need to just stop just not building. Does that make sense? Like I always build and then I stop. I need to just keep on building because I honestly really enjoy it, and the possibilities are endless with The Sims 4 with building. This house is pretty simple. It is just a 1-bedroom, but it just gives me, for some reason, cozy gardener vibes. I don't know why. Yeah, like I said, I went into this having no idea what I was gonna build. I just felt like building, and then I just was like, this will be a cozy gardener home for I was picturing like, it could be a male or female, but I was picturing like, a little female sim who's like in her early 20s, who is moving to her first home, and she's super into gardening. I also want to mention, I don't know why, but I just want to mention it because you guys might see that like some items say new, and obviously I play this game all the time, so like nothing says new on it anymore, but I was building this on my laptop, so if any build items say new, like I haven't clicked on them yet, that's why. I found that I enjoy building on my laptop so much more. I like when I can just like sit anywhere in my house, like in my living room, bedroom, literally anywhere I want, and just build. I don't like sitting on my desk for long periods of time building. I'd rather like record, talking videos like this I'm doing on my desktop, of course, the voiceover. But when it comes to just like, filming something that takes a long time, I'd rather just like do it wherever I want to do it. And luckily my laptop handles The Sims 4 perfectly now. So I was like, yes, perfect. Now my laptop can be used for a bunch of builds. So yeah, I literally built like 3 houses in 2 days. I've just been building. And yeah, I'm having so much fun with this. You guys can expect a couple more builds coming. All 3 of them are very different, and I'm having a lot of fun. Because I haven't built in a little while, I feel like there's so many things I can do. I mean, I've done a lot of builds in the past of different themes, but I don't know, I just feel like a lot of packs have come out since the last time I built, so there's just a lot for me to do, so that's a fun time. Also, would like to point out that I'm not the best builder, you guys. I just kind of do whatever I like. I've obviously improved over time, but I'm not someone who, has a building channel where I build every single day. So I'm not like a pro at it, so I don't know, I kind of like, I don't stress when building. I just build for myself and build whatever I'm feeling, and I feel like that's how it should be. Like I'm not worried if like someone doesn't like this or that. I just build for me. So if some of you guys like it, that's great. Some of you guys have told me that you love my builds. This will be on the gallery under FantayziaYT or under the hashtag Fantaizia, whatever you guys would prefer. So while I'm kind of doing the bathroom here, let's do our notification at Fantacorn fam shout out. So this one goes to Alonzo, and they said, I swear Snowy Escape needed hotels, but Island Living definitely needed them too. So I wanted to talk about this a little bit because I recently put up a video about Snowy Escape, and I completely agree. Oh my gosh, I wish we got hotels with one of them. And I feel like both of those packs were the perfect opportunity to give us hotels, and because they were both expansion packs, I thought in my head that like, okay, this fits into an expansion pack, they give us more content, and hotels would make either one of those packs feel so much more full. Snowy Escape feels more full to me to begin with than Island Living, just because, I don't know, I just enjoy some of the things more in Snowy Escape. However, I did talk about my complete opinion on Snowy Escape now in a recent video, and it did get old faster than I was hoping, but I explained why in that video if you guys saw that. But I think it would be so much better if they had hotels. Like, oh my gosh, I was really expecting hotels in Island Living, or actually I was expecting resorts the most. It would have been cool if they give us resorts for Island Living and then hotels for Snowy Escape. That would have just like made the packs 10 times better to me, because it's not just getting resorts and getting hotels. It's like there's going to be so many things they add for the hotels and the resorts, especially resorts. Resorts would have like topped off island living for me, you guys. Like, yes, there's some things that would still need improving. Like the mermaids are kind of not as fleshed out as like the other occults, like the vampires, for example, or the spellcasters. But, you know, resorts just would have done it for me. Like, resorts have so much to them. And then if we could run our own resort, that would just be so freaking cool. I wish that they did that. And then hotels, there's still so much, and like room service, there's all these things that they would need to add because of hotels and resorts that would just add more gameplay and to make it so much more interesting. So that would have been great. Anyways, onto the build. The bathroom, I just feel like they're super boring. So yeah. Also, I was messing with the like OMSP shelf or whatever. It's custom content. If you search that up, you probably see builders use it. I know how to use it, but I also don't know how to use it. So like I get it. Like I understand what it's meant to do. There's certain things I use it on where it just like works perfectly. And then other times I'm like it's working, but I'm still just like, oh my gosh, can this just snap right? So I'm getting used to that. Like I know how to use it, but it's just like I haven't used it very much, you know? The bedroom is kind of random, not gonna lie. I don't know what I was doing here, but I was feeling it because I haven't really used this furniture in a build before. So yeah, I don't know. I was using a lot of eco lifestyle randomly. And it's very red and I don't know why, but I was kind of thinking that like whoever lives here really likes the color red and kind of likes the idea of furniture that looks like, you know, handmade and everything like that. So that's kind of my idea for the bedroom. I don't know, I was having a fun time with it and I wanted to just make it a little different than a bedroom I would usually do, because again, there was a lot of items that I haven't built a house with yet, so I was like, let's do it. So I was just having fun. And with a bookshelf thingamabob thingy, well, it's like a shelf with like nothing on it, that's where the OMSP shelf was like perfect. I was like, okay, great, this worked great. And as for the dresser, I love this dresser. Why haven't I not used it more? It's just you can like put things inside it. It's great. I was like messing with the plants. I don't know what I was doing, but in the end I got it to work and I just love this dresser. It's so cute. I feel like it can work in so many different bedrooms. By the way, excuse my throat in this video. If you guys can hear if my throat sounds dry, I'm not sick or anything. It's just really dry lately. It's snowing. It's just dry. Yeah, it's a mess. I hate like the switch. Well, it's not really, it's been winter for like, it's been cold for a little while now, but once it gets like full blown winter, I don't know, my nose is dry, my throat is dry, it's just dry because, and also like the heat keeps coming on, like the furnace, so the heat keeps coming on and that's making the house more dry. So that's what I'm dealing with. It's always when like, I don't know, it's either when the heat's on for a long time or when I first wake up. Usually because the heat's been on while I've been sleeping and it's just getting dry in my bedroom and stuff. So yeah, the kitchen, you guys, the kitchen was a lot of fun because I used the Snowy Escape counters and I just love these counters. They are my fave. They are, yeah, I would say they're my all-time favorite counters that we've ever gotten. I really like them. I have like a couple favorite counters in the game, but these ones I want to use in every single build and I need to just not do that, but they're so fun because you can put so much stuff underneath and I love stuff like that. I wish we had more stuff in The Sims 4 that looked like cluttered up. Like I even love when just if something has like stuff that's already in there. Like, am I making sense? Like what I'm placing right now, like you can see the plates in there and everything. And I just love that. So it's even more fun when I can go in and place everything myself. So that was a fun time. And what I was noticing though, is there's a lot of clutter items in the game, but I need more. And then after I built this house, I was like, oh my gosh, I should have went into debug. So this was the first house I built in like months. So I was like forgetting about debug and I was like, oh my gosh, literally all the debug items I could have went and used. I'm so dumb. Why didn't I do that? There would have been so much stuff. So sad day, but we'll do that in the future because by like the second house that I built, I was like, oh, debug, let's use this. So yeah, debug is a fun time. If you guys build and you don't go into the debug section, highly recommend. You guys probably all do, but like there is some people who don't really use cheats in The Sims, so they don't really like unlock the debug section, and there's so much stuff in there. There's way more clutter. There is so many things that you can put. Also, loving chill vibes to build videos lately. Like I feel like build videos, my voiceover is like a lot more chill compared to like gameplay, and I'm just like more calm. I don't know, you guys already tell me that like I calm you guys, like a lot of people say that my voice like calms you guys. So now, because I feel like sometimes in my Let's Play videos, I'm like definitely more hyped, especially like in my modded Let's Play and stuff like that. I can get like so excited for some things and just be like but like build videos I feel like are so chill and so relaxing when it comes to recording the build and when it comes to editing it, doing the voiceover. It's just an all-around very chill vibe. And like build channels, oh my gosh, if you need to relax, go to some build channels, you guys, like some Lissy. Just go to some. There's so many. Okay. I really like some Lissy's builds, but there's so many builds that I love. She just comes to my mind first because I've been watching her a lot lately. And sometimes like I'll just play them to just like listen, you know, like I'll obviously like check in the build to like see how it's coming along, right? But like I'll do like other things while I'm just like listening. Is that weird? Like it's kind of like a podcast. Like it's just like this chill voiceover, and like especially the builds that are a little bit longer, if there's like a bigger build, it's just such chill vibes. Speaking of, this video is longer than expected. I don't know why or how. I took like, actually, I feel like I was building this for longer than expected. Maybe because of all the little individual items I placed, or I don't know. I think I was just taking my time. I was building this for like, I think just over 2 hours or something, and which for some people may be long, that may be short. It just kind of depends. But for this size of a house, I was like kind of surprised. And it's not like it's like a complicated floor plan or anything, but I think I was just enjoying it and just like taking my time and whatever. And yeah, I was expecting this like after being sped up and like cutting some parts out that were just like nothing. I was expecting this to be like 15 minutes tops, but it's like 20. And I was like, what? So yeah, that was weird. I was like, oh my gosh, imagine if I built like a big family home. Then again though, I've seen those and like sometimes they're like up to like 35 minutes. So I guess we'd be good there, because I imagine if I build a family home, I'd probably be building it for like 5 hours. I'm kind of a slow builder, but it depends on like what you consider slow. I just feel like I've like seen some of my friends build and they build houses so quickly. And I'm just like, how? Like, I don't know. I don't know if it's because I'm just like double checking everything and like wanting everything placed right, and I like putting a little clutter. I'm not really sure. So I hope you guys like the kitchen, by the way. And then my favorite part, well, I don't know if it's my favorite part, but I just really enjoy it. The living room. I don't know if it's because it has a little platform or what, but I just really like it. It just has a vibe to it. It looks very cozy, as the title of this house says. And I used more like eco lifestyle stuff, and then I threw in some tiny living. I really love tiny living, you guys. Like, oh, I love it so much. There's so many packs where I'm obsessed with the build items, and I mean, that says a lot. We all know that the Sims 4 packs are great for their build items, and they just so good. Like, oh my gosh, the build and buy is always so good in like almost every single pack. And now that I've been building more, I'm very excited for the next pack just for the build and buy, which is very weird of me to say. But like, I feel like once you get into building, then I'm like, finally, you know, I can enjoy a pack that, you know, let's say there's a pack that I would otherwise be disappointed in, but the build and buy is good. If I'm building more, then it's like, hey, that pack has purpose for me. Yay. So, I mean, that's a good thing. That is definitely a good thing. And I wish that I got back into building sooner. Because as I said, like, I've done builds, but I just like haven't been doing them. And I'm so happy that I have a laptop that I can just build wherever now, because it is life-changing. That seems so dramatic to say, but like for me, it's like a big difference, because I feel like I already spend so much time in my recording room, recording like other videos and editing, that like I don't want to be cooped up in there even longer, because I'm building a house for like 3 hours, you know, and then plus in there for like a just ridiculous amount of hours. Like I would be in here almost the whole day if I did building videos in here, because I do other videos. If I only did building videos, that would be completely fine. But because I do a bunch of other videos as well, it would just no. Not a vibe for me. So anyway, we're getting to like kind of just like random touches here. So yes, this is a cozy gardener home, but I did also add an easel, because I don't know why. Like when I think of a gardener, I also imagine they like to paint. And like she can paint, or he or she can paint plants. Like, I don't know, take some pictures of your plants and paint them. Whatever you want to do. But we're coming up to an end here, kind of. We have to do the outside. So if you guys enjoy landscaping, you'll enjoy this part. But if not, it's going to be super boring. However, I really had fun with the landscaping out here. So like I felt like it completely added personality to the house, because this house is very simple, which is what I wanted to do for like my first build in like a few months. I didn't want to go crazy because, well, there's a lot of new things build mode that I've only tried out a couple times. I feel like when I used to build more, building, there just was a lot of things that weren't there. It was a lot more simplistic. I don't know. Now there's like the platforms, for example. Guys, if you're more familiar with them, please comment down below. I know how to use them. Thankfully, they're not too challenging. However, there's certain things like, are they just glitchy, or is it just I'm not using it right? Comment below. I think I've heard a couple other builders say that they're just glitchy. Like sometimes like things go through the floor. Is that just because it's glitchy and they need to like fix it? Or am I doing something wrong? Let me know down below. And also when I place a platform down, like, or a split level, like when I'm making the split level floor for the living room. Oh, and by the way, the little pond area, okay, this is what I really felt just made the front like come together. And I was like, aw, this looks like a cutesy little gardener home because of all the plants and like the water. I don't know, I was just getting those vibes. It looked very happy and just full of happy plants. And you can even put some like actual plants, like you could have your sim plant some in the front here. I did put some like actual gardening things though around in the, I think like on the front deck and then in the back. But anyways, yeah, so the split level flooring is fun and like I can use it. I've used it a couple times off camera as well for like my off camera family. But why, when you place it, like it deletes the walls? So like, am I doing something wrong? Let me know down below. I need to mess with it more. But like I noticed when I put it in the living room, I had to rebuild the walls. Is that supposed to happen? Like, does that happen to everyone? Or is like there's another way I'm supposed to do it? Because what if I like build this whole floor plan and then I decide that I want platforms in certain areas and then I have to rebuild the outside? And what if I've already like put all this detail? You know what I mean? Okay, so anyways, let me know down below about that. So the backyard. I actually have a lot of fun with backyards when they're like this, when they're like fenced in and there's like, I don't know, I imagine just like having friends back here having a good time. And then here I put the planters. Like you guys are starting to see like the planters come in for the little gardener aspect, you know. But I would imagine this sim just like has friends over quite often and maybe gardener friends. I don't know, maybe she has a gardener club, or he. I keep saying she just because like that's what I was picturing, but this house can definitely be for either or for sure. It's definitely not specific. But yeah, so I just put like, I don't know, it was fun. I was using a lot of these stuff packs for like backyard stuff and patio stuff or whatever. So just like barbecues back here, gardening, and there's like a little bird feeder. I thought that would look cute and relaxing. And then I also added like a table with like the lemonade and stuff on it. I don't know, I want my Sims to like hang out here all the time. It looks like a fun time. And it's very blue back here just because I thought it was bright and just inviting. I don't know, it was giving me pool vibes and I was like, oh, I wish that this place was big enough to have a pool. I really wish. Do you guys ever wish there was more roof swatches? Is that just me? Am I just being annoying? Because like, how many colors can you put on your roof? But like, I don't know. There's also a part on this roof that was driving me insane, but I just left it alone because I liked the way the roof was. It was simple. I was like, let me just leave it. But it was really, really bothering me. Comment if you spot it. I just don't like the way they're going together. I don't know, but I just didn't want to mess with it because I liked the way the rest of the roof was. That's another thing. I remember when I didn't even know how to put roofs together in The Sims 4, and I'm still not the greatest at it. But over time, like, you know, I've gotten more used to it. And luckily, doing roofs in The Sims 4 is a lot easier than previous Sims games. However, I do wish for people that are just starting building, or if you are experienced with building like me, but you don't do it all the time, I wish there was just an auto roof thing, you know, especially if the roof's causing you trouble. But anyways, you guys, we are going into, I almost said comments. What? We're going into pictures. Are you kidding me? Oh my god, I can't. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the photos and hopefully you guys like this build. I will have a couple more builds coming and you guys can of course suggest any builds if you like my style of building. However, my build style I feel like changes a lot depending on what I'm building because, you know, I don't know, it just kind of depends, but I do have certain things that are, I guess, like specific to things that I always go for. But anyways, I'm gonna wrap up this video here. I hope you guys like the photos. Like I said, this will be on the gallery under FantayziaYT or the hashtag Fantaisia. You may have to click the custom content tab, but there's no custom content in this build. Sometimes the gallery just does that. But yes, so I hope you guys enjoyed and I hope you guys are all having an amazing day, and don't forget to leave some positivity down below. I love you guys all so much and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.
Stumbling out of bed and I still got you in my head from all those pretty words you said. It's like I'm wasted. Every time I see your face, I'm losing track of time and space. I don't know where I am. It's like I'm wasted, and I won't waste it. And I promise that I will stand by you forever. I can't get you out of my mind. I will follow you wherever, and I won't waste this. I'll follow you. Oh, oh, oh. You gotta listen up, listen up. There's not a thing that I can't get from you. Boy, I don't need that much, need that much.